Hi everyone. In this video we are going to discuss the cube root of chapter 7 cube and cube root of class 8 mathematics. You are watching the teacher theory. Now, cube roots. Finding a square root, as you know in the previous chapter, is the inverse operation of squaring. Okay? For example, if we are saying we have a number 2 and if we square it, we will get 4. Similarly, if we have a number 4 and if we find the square root of this number, we will get 2. So squaring and square root both are the inverse operation of each other. In the similar way, finding cube root is the inverse operation of finding cube. For example, here we have written 2 and if we cube it, we will get 8, like 2 into 2 into 2. That means cube is nothing but it is multiplying a number thrice. Okay, so we will get 8. Now if you are given a number 8 and you are willing to find its cube root, you will get 2. How? You have to group them. Okay, so if you get a group of 3, okay, this here we have got a 2 of the group 3, so 2 is the square root of this particular number, that is 8. So we can say that the cube root of 8 is 2. Now how to write a cube root in a mathematical symbol? Like square root, we will write this the same symbol as like cube root, but there will be a number 3 over 8. Okay, it will denotes the cube root. Okay, likewise here you can we will read it as cube root of 8, that will be equals to 2. So this is the cube root. Okay, this symbol denotes the cube root. Now in this table, let us see 1 cube is equals to 1 and 2 cube is 8, 3 cube is 27, 4 cube and 64 and so on up to 10. Okay, now the converse is the cube root of 1 is 1, cube root of 8 is 2. Okay, so cube root of 27 is 3. Okay, as we have discussed, that is the cube root is the inverse operation of cube. Okay, likewise 9 cube is 729, so cube root of 729, that is the cube root of 729 will be equals to 9. Okay, now we will discuss how to find the cube root through prime factorization number. Okay, you are well known about the prime factorization of a number. Okay, let us find the cube root of 8000. Okay, first we will find the prime factorization like this. Okay, then we will see that we are having prime factorization as 2 cube, 2 cube and 5 cube. Okay, so all we have to do is we can write 8000 as the cube root of this. Okay, now we will pair the elements in a group of 3. Okay, so taking each one element from each group, we will get 2 from this particular group, 2 from particular group and 5 from this particular group. Okay, so we will get 2 cross 2 cross 5, so 20 will be there. Okay, so we can say the cube root of 8000 is 20, or the cube of 20 is 8000. Think, discuss and write. It is a problem of your NCERT textbook. What it is saying, state true or false. Okay, for any integer m, that is m square is less than m cube, we have to verify the result, that's m square is less than m cube, whether it is true or false. Now there are few things that we have to know. That is, first, that is an integer, then we have to calculate m square, then m cube, and then we will compare the result whether m square is less or more than m cube. Okay, so what are integers? Integers are basically the number which are basically uh, denoted on the coordinate axis, like here it is 0. Okay, so on here it is 0, on going to the right we will get plus 1 plus 2 plus 3. Okay, plus 1 plus 2, okay, and so on. And on going to the left of the origin we got minus 1, -2 and -3. Okay, these are the origins, these are the integers. Okay, now we will calculate for positive and negative integers. First, take 2, it is a plus 2. Okay, and we find the square, we will get 2 square, that is equals to 4. And if you find the cube, we will get 2 cube, that is equals to 8. Now verify whether m square is less than m cube or not. So we know 4 is less than 8, that is true. Okay, now let us check for -2, which is also a integer. Okay, now -2, if we square it, we got -2 square, that is equals to 4. And if we cube it, we will get -8. Now 4 is greater than -8, but it is asked that is m square, it is saying that is m square is less than m cube. So here this thing is in converse. Okay, so we can say that 4 is greater than -8, so the statement is false. Okay, now cube root through estimation. Okay, if you are know that the given number is a cube number, then the following methods can be used only for the number which are a perfect cube, not for all the numbers. Okay, this method is true for the number which is a perfect cube. Okay, now for example, if you take a number that is 88,57,375, and we know it is a cube number, and we have to find it is a cube of which number. Okay, so we have to find the cube root of this given number. So first step is we will start making a pair, or we will make a group of 3 digits starting from the right. Okay, so first we will group these last 3 number, that is 375 here, and the next 3 number, that is 857. So we will get the two groups, that is first group is 375 and the second group as 857. Okay, now these two groups has their own importance. Okay, we know this particular number which its cube root will be having 2 digits, so this first group will gives the digits on the unit place, and this group will gives the digit at the tens place. Okay, now see, 375 ends with digit 5. Okay, it ends with 5. So here in this table you will see that 5 here. Okay, so 5 cube is 125, so we can say only the 5 is there for the cube root of 5, or 5 cube will end with 5. Okay, none other than 5 is ending with these digits. Okay, so there is for each number there is a corresponding different number. Here you can say it is 0. Okay, here it is 0, 1, it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Okay, so all the numbers are fulfilled, and each number there is a, for each number there is a different number, uh, unlike square. Okay, for the square you know that is for example 2 square ends with 4, and in the similar way 8 square end with 64, and both the digits are ending with 4, but here this is not true. Okay, so 5 ends with 5 square, 5 cube ends with 5. Okay, so we can say the first group will give a number, that is the number at the unit place will be 5. Now we have to calculate the digit at the tens place. Okay, now look at this particular group 857. Okay, so we know this 857 is somewhere lying between 9 cube and 10 cube. Okay, it will be lie between 729 and 1000. Okay, it will lie somewhere between the 9 cube and 10 cube. So 857 is greater than 729 and less than 1000. Why these two numbers? Because these are the perfect cube. Okay, now we take the ones place of the smaller number 729 as the tens place of the required cube number. Okay, now what it is saying, we have confirmed that the unit digit will be 5 of the cube root. Now we are going to find the digits here. So look at the number of the smaller number is 729 out of 729 and 1000, and check the unit the digit at the unit place, that is 9. Okay, okay, so we will just copy this 9 here. So we got the square root as 95. Okay, let's talk another example over here. Okay, it is 1,10,592 and we have to calculate the square root of the given number. First we will pair. We have got two pair, first and second. The first pair is 592 and second pair is 110. Okay, so first group 592, 2, it ends with the digit 2, and we know the cube of 8 ends with 2. Okay, see, 8 cube is 512, so it is ending with 2. It is ending with 2, so we are confirmed that the unit digit at the ones place will be 8. Okay, now we have to calculate the digit at the tens place. Now check the another pair, that is another group, that is 110. We know it lies between the 4 cube, that is 64, and 5 cube, that is 125. So 110 lies between 64 and 25, 125. Now we will go for the smaller number, that is 64. Okay, and we see here it is 4. Okay, so we will just copy the number here, 4. So we can say the cube root of this number is 48. Now this chapter is completed, and I hope you are well known about the cube of a number, the cube root of a number, the estimation of cube root, and now you will able to find the difference between cube and square.